What's going on, everyone? Connor and Shane bringing you guys a very important video that I actually really want to get into and talk about. I want to bring up a lot of safety and security tips in Web3 and crypto, especially for newer investors, because there are so many things that go on behind the scenes that these scammers will pull, and a lot of different things that happen pretty much every single day in crypto. And there's a lot of things that you guys need to be looking out for. So if you guys are looking for a video on, some common scam tactics or certain things that a lot of scammers do and how to watch out for them, this is going to be the video for you. So let's go. All right. So number one, I got a list over here. So one of the most common things in which scammers are going to do, like bottom line is what they want to do is they want to try to get into your wallet. And that's going to be through whatever sort of means in which they can actually attempt to do that. That includes anything from social engineering, from messaging you on platforms, you letting your guard down. They send you a link to something, whether it's a website, a fake NFT link in which you're going to buy. It's a fake link, to scam you. Um, like I said, whether it's like a link like that, you let your guard down, or they send you to, there's a fake website and you don't realize that this fake website is an exact copy of the actual website of a project. You connect your wallet and your wallet gets drained instantly. There's many different things and different ways that, again, these scammers want to get a hold of you and get a hold of your money. So the first thing that I want to start off with talking about with that is you definitely need to make sure, and there goes my camera again. But anyways, number one, make sure you have your wallet backed up. Definitely keep your seed phrase somewhere safe, offline, off your computer. Don't take any pictures of it, nothing like that. Write it down somewhere. Keep it safe. I think that is so important that a lot of people don't do. That doesn't really relate to too many scammers or anything like that, but it's very important. And number two, when it comes to your own wallet, make sure when you're going to mint an NFT, when you're going to buy a lot of tokens, depending on where you're buying and minting from, always use a second wallet. You should have two different wallets, if not more than that. One is your main wallet with your main holdings, and your second wallet is called a burner wallet. It's like a wallet that you can use to do anything and everything with. And then if everything you do on this burner wallet, let's say you mint an NFT and the NFT comes into your wallet, it's fine. Then you send it to your main wallet, your main hot wallet, if you'd like to call it. This is just to prevent any sort of actual major drains or any issues when it comes to your main holdings. I personally have like 6 or 7 different crypto wallets in which I keep a lot of stuff in. And I do use a burner wallet, I'd say 80 to 90% of the time for pretty much everything when it comes to crypto, especially minting NFTs on like new platforms, new websites that I don't know and I'm not familiar with. So that's going to be probably the most important thing when it comes to, your own safety before any like issues would occur when you're dealing with someone trying to scam you. So let's get into the real nitty-gritty here with these scams. And like I was talking about before, one of the biggest ones that I've seen is going to be on social media, like phishing links. There's a lot of some stupid scams going around. And I pulled one up here. So this one of the basis of a scam like this is you might have a page that looks good, like a Twitter page, let's say. Because I'm talking about Twitter here for the most part. Obviously YouTube too, you got YouTube comments asking to message you in WhatsApp. You ever see that? Just, dude, don't even respond to those. Straight up NPCs trying to get your money. Anyways, when it comes to on Twitter like this, if you see a page like this, A huge sign in which you can tell is if you're looking at something like this, it's usually going to be a promo, and it's going to be linking to a random website with some random ass web address. If you see that and you know for a fact, like this website, xrplimitedpromotion.net, bro, and their main website is right there. This, in this specific example, what it looks like is this page. I don't know if it was hacked or if they're literally doing something, but you know, this is just a good example of normally what a scam would look like. I don't know if this is or not, nor am I even gonna attempt to try because I don't care. For the most part, it looks like a scam. But bottom line, when you see a scam online like this on Twitter, you can easily just go through it. A huge sign is going to be one, if the comments look like they're disabled. Like for this one here, it looks like only specific users can respond. But when you see a normal scam, like you're not going to be able to respond. You'll go to the page, every single post that you see, you won't be able to respond to anything. You know, they might have 2 posts, they might have 50. Huge red flag, massive red flag in my opinion. And the other thing is too is you can check the comments. If you see the comments, like we're gonna look here, and I don't know if these are gonna be real or not. But like, even some of these do kind of, I don't know. You're gonna look through the comments for number 2, and most of the time they're gonna look really scammy, whether it's from these random accounts with low followers to no followers. You know, it's gonna have some very generic comments just back to back to back to back to back. You know, and this, just on Twitter, like that's just one thing. You'll see this everywhere. One of the main places you see it is especially with crypto airdrops. Something you need to be very cautious of too is the same thing as in Twitter comments. You know, like it's been hard to try to literally find an example. I've been looking for over 15-20 minutes just for one single Twitter page that looks like a scam or that's actually promoting a scam. I don't know why it has been so hard for me. Like, but anyways, usually if you see like a, okay, but we'll keep going through here. I don't even know what else to type to find something like this. But another thing too is if you got a project that's minting out or something like that, usually on the actual official page of the Twitter, you're gonna have obviously the actual Twitter page, their main post. Usually they're gonna pin it. Oh, mint is live, directions how to mint, and a lot of times the main page, like the legitimate page and post, is gonna have like at the end, this is the final tweet. Do not engage with any posts or any links outside of this last tweet. And done. And usually right underneath it, like 5 or 6 different ones, especially a hyped mint or, you know, a hyped airdrop, something like that, there's going to be like basically like scammers that are cloning the exact page, cloning their post, and just posting directly underneath that last tweet and just, you know, acting like them. I'm sorry. I wish I actually had something I could show you guys. But it is just so common. Just bottom line, what I'm getting at is if you're looking at a Twitter page, one, make sure you verify that it is the main Twitter page. What you can do is you can go to a place or something like this. If you're looking for a project, go to CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, Live CoinWatch. You can check out all these. Make sure they're legitimate. Type in the ticker if they're not here. One place you can go is actually like Uniswap, and you can go to DEXs. You can check for that. You can look up tickers on social media, and usually you can find the legitimate page. But anyways, you know, it's with Twitter, it's really like just very sketchy. And again, I wish I could show you guys, but Twitter is very sketchy when it comes to scams. Make sure you only interact with the original literal page that is actually doing the airdrop, and make sure you verify it. You can verify it even on, just typing in like whatever the website is. Like, one actual huge airdrop that's been going on, or that's upcoming, is Frame XYZ. And so Frame XYZ right here, this is actually the legitimate page, frame_XYZ. That's their website, Frame XYZ. But if I didn't know, and I was trying to find the legitimate page here, like let's just type in yeah, why didn't I think of this earlier? Frame airdrop. Yeah, it looks like people actually got drained from exactly what I'm talking about too. Like even this, like this is like it looks like a random comment. It looks like a scam to me, in my opinion. It's. Let's type in frame XYZ. Let's see if we can find any scammers, just accounts. Okay, maybe not. This is what I mean. Like when I actually try and look for scams in all these BS posts, I cannot find them. I don't know why. We're gonna check one more spot here so I can try to give you guys a real example. But so this is Frame XYZ, the legitimate page. They got them talking about their airdrop, talking about Frame. This is their thread. They're gonna continue. Initial distribution. And it looks like right here. So this looks like the last post in their thread. So usually what I'm talking about is right after this. A lot of times there will be a fake account impersonating Frame XYZ. It might have a different ticker. They might use FR, the number 4 ME_XYZ. They're going to be a fake page posting, claim your airdrop here. And it's going to look just like this, same picture, same everything. And make sure, that's what I'm trying to get at, is avoid that. Do not click anything like that. Because again, like here, it looks like they might have taken a lot of bots down. But bottom line, if you connect to these, a lot of times what they do is they create a whole fake website that is an exact copy of this literal website. And from there, if you connect to their wallet, or you connect your wallet to their fake site of this site, instantly you're gonna get drained. And it's things like that I can't stand scams. And I know I'm dragging this video on like crazy, but if you guys watch through this whole thing, I promise you it's super important just to be able to stay safe in the crypto market nowadays. But bottom line, let's finish up with Twitter here because I've been going for like 10 minutes on it. Another thing that you guys should understand and honestly just not do in general is when it comes to over-the-counter trading or swapping with, any sort of person online. Because, for example, if there's another hyped mint, hyped NFT project, and, maybe this mint already concluded, but it's someone, you join their Discord, you join their Telegram, you start talking to people, because you're hype about it. You start, getting deep in convo with one person specifically, and then he says, hey, I got this 1 of 1 rare, I'm selling it I'm selling it for way under the floor. Like, hit me up, I got you, I'll sell it to you for under the floor. Like, I'll sell it to you for cheaper than what it's worth, bottom line. They'll try to talk to you, and then they'll be like, yo, hit me up in private. So you start talking to them in private on Discord or Telegram, or even in Twitter DMs. But most of the time, they'll send you out of Twitter DMs into Telegram or Discord. But you'll talk to them, go back and forth. And bottom line, a lot of times what they're going to do is they're going to try and get a hold of your wallet. Or they're just going to scam you with a fake OpenSea link of the NFT. Or they're going to, they'll send you to the website or a website in which you can trade or something. And the website might be completely fake. It might be a fake swap website. So bottom line, your mindset when it comes to being in the crypto space, it has to be, do not interact or trust really anybody, in a sense where if they're trying to send you something, if they're trying to make you download something, click any links, try and actually swap with you or trade, something like that. Always have your guard up no matter who it is. That is the most important thing, because, again, in crypto, you have your wallet. And if you back your seated phrase up, like I was saying earlier, you don't got to worry about it on your end. But it's a PvP thing where if you lose your money, you can't just go to the bank and call them up and say, hey, I just lost 2 grand. I just lost 15 grand in this NFT. Like, can you guys refund it? Like, you can't do that. You got one chance to just not lose your money and play it safe all the time. Because again, social manipulation is very big. You'll have people try to conversate with you, try to even be friends with you, for you to then, you know, eventually, let your guard down to then check their website out. And then maybe they'll be like, yo, like, check out my video game I've been building for 2 months. And then it makes you download the game. He's like, yeah, just download it. You can try it, play it. And then after you download it, you're just downloading malware. And then when you get that malware on your computer, then they can literally just connect to your wallet, drain it, send your money from your own computer into their own wallets, and then they just go ghost. Like scams are very, very malicious in crypto. And that doesn't even account for, rug pulls and slow rugs. But it's like these little safety tips, where I'm telling you, they are so important that a lot of people just don't know and they don't understand, and honestly that they won't listen to until it happens to them. And I've been lucky. I've been scammed maybe 3 or 4 times over the last 3 years. I never got my wallet drained because I've always been very, very cautious with my guard up like that. I've never clicked a link. I've never downloaded anything. Never done anything like that from any single person. And I even had another one too. Is I've had a job opportunity come up, a job opportunity where it was a scammer. Bottom line, he wanted me to work for him to create, sound design and music for his website. Because if you guys don't know, I've been making music for about 8 years now. I just don't do it because I focus on crypto full time. But so he wanted me to do that, create music for, his website, whatever. And so I messaged him on Twitter. We take it over to Discord, which red flag number 1 already for me. I'm like, okay, like, what does this guy want? Keep going. We keep talking. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna offer you 2 grand, just to make like 1 or 2 songs for like for the homepage, and then another 2 grand for 1 or 2 like on like the back end. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And I'm just going forward with it because I just want to see, like, I want to be 100% sure that he's a complete joke or a complete scam. So what he does next is he sends me a literal contract, like a 20 to 30 page, legal looking contract. And he wanted me to sign it for, whatever reason. But the thing is I didn't even sign the contract. I looked at it and I was like, to me it just made it seem so legit. He's like, this dude is sending me a real contract, with all this information on it. But again, he didn't ask me for any of my info. There's none of my info in the contract, nothing like that. So I left it completely blank. I messaged him back. I'm like, yo, yeah, I signed it. He's like, all right, great. So next thing then, bottom line, like we kept talking for a little bit, and then he had me go to this website. He's like, yeah, so what you're gonna do is I want you to check out the game, and I want you to download it, like feel it out, and then you can make some, sounds and music like that. And I told him it right off the bat. I'm like, look, I'm not comfortable downloading, I'm not comfortable downloading anything from anyone. I don't care what the idea is. I don't care what the excuse is or the reasoning. And so I said, could you send me photos of, just like photos of the game, stuff like that. And I said, could we like hop on a real call, like a video call? Because he's giving me a full low contract. I've never talked to the dude. I don't even know who he is, what he looks like. Another huge red flag. And, right after that, he tried to keep going, but went completely ghost on me from there. It's like people are out here to steal your money in any sort of way. And like that literally happened. I don't know if I have screenshots of it because I took like 20 screenshots because I was going to call him out on Twitter. But a complete fake job opportunities in crypto, everything. So when I tell you, like, keep your guard up, you do not know who is trying to scam you. Like I said, you can conversate and talk to someone all you want in the space. Do whatever you need to do, whatever you want to do. But until they send you a link, until they send you a link, they make you try to do something in which involves you using your wallet, sending money, doing anything, making any sort of transaction. You can conversate, but it's just, make sure that you know who you're talking to and it's going to be legitimate. And always make sure if you need to see something, if it's a document or a file, and they want you to download it or even a website link, you can tell them, hey, I'm not comfortable. I'm not going to click this. Like, send me screenshots, like show me what it is. And if it's a website, just look up the website on Google. Don't type the actual web address. Just type in like if I was going to type in frame.xyz, I wanted to see if that was a legitimate website. If this was the Google tab, because you guys can't see my Google tab, I type in frame XYZ, without a dot, just so then it's in Google, it'll show up like whatever websites, and then if it's the top one, then you can verify. You go to that top frame XYZ, from that search, you can check out the website, see if it's the legitimate one he's talking about. That's how you can check websites. If it's a document, any files like that, have them send screenshots to you instead of opening any files. I always recommend that. And OTC trading, just don't do it. Do not do it. That's something I will never do. There have been people and success stories of people getting into projects, extremely early through OTC trades. Some of the earliest ones that I've heard of, or not even early, but earlier this year, when ordinals really popped up, when inscriptions like first started, there was like a wave of ordinal projects, like the first 1,000, 10,000, 50,000, 60,000 inscription projects. They were popping up everywhere, and then people were doing OTC trading because there weren't platforms yet to to actually buy and sell like ordinal inscription NFTs. You can go to Magic Eden, Unisat, Ordinal's wallet now, but like back in February or whatever, April, there was nothing you could actually do. So people were doing OTC trades, but in my experience, that's like the one spot in which I've seen actually have legitimate OTC trading. But 99% of the time, I do not trust it, especially with the third party that's not like verified. Just don't do it. I promise you, 95% of the time to 99.9% of the time, it's a scam. But I'm just looking at my notes again. But yeah, as far as safety in crypto, if you guys made it this far, I think that's mostly what I wanted to cover today. I know I'm kind of just talking, not really doing anything crazy with the charts here, but yeah, that's it. Crypto safety is so important, and I expect this video to go very under the radar because 95% of people just they don't care. They're going to be careless, and they're going to learn the hard way, unless they take proper precautions, But that's kind of why I'm here making this video, because I just don't want people to get scammed, because I have been scammed. People have sent me, I've done exactly what I'm telling you guys. Like I've been socially engineered, in Discord, where someone was going to sell me an NFT for cheaper. on the floor. We're gonna do a private trade. He sends me a link to an OpenSea page. Um, and it's the same exact picture, but what he did is he created a whole new OpenSea account, or not, yeah, an OpenSea account, and then he made a whole new OpenSea page replicating the original NFT project. And he sent me a private link to one of those NFTs. The NFT itself had the same name, same logo, and this was when I first got into NFTs, like 2021. I think 2021. Yeah. Yeah, when I first like jumped into them, and yeah, I got scammed. Like I bought it, and then maybe 3 minutes after I bought it, I looked at it and I'm like, this isn't the project. I'm like, what is this? And then I realized it was a fake project of a project. And that's the thing I want people to just be aware of, these little things that you just don't know because you don't know, or you don't know what you don't know, basically. And I'm trying to just tell you guys that keep your guard up. But that's all I got for you today. This is just a very important video I've been wanting to make for a while. And like I was saying, that's all I got for you guys. Just stay safe out here. Play it smart. Don't be a dummy. And don't be aping everything into one coin. Don't ape your life savings into 200K market cap shit coins. Play it safe, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you.